Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here and welcome to Enderal. Enderal is one of the most ambitious Skyrim mods I have seen. A modding team have essentially taken the Skyrim engine and used it to create their own new game. We're talking a whole new world with its own lore, its own races, its own stories, its own music, its own voice actors, its own everything. It is essentially a free game that you can play if you already own Skyrim, so I'll leave a download link below. But I am just really eager to jump into this and experience something new and fresh, and this is going to kick some serious butt. Now, there won't be any facecam this series. If you know me, you know that I don't usually do facecam on Skyrim, so it's just going to be my voice. Now, let us embark on a new adventure together, you and I, and let's go explore Enderal. Well then, that's certainly a way to start off. A nice day in summer. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. I'm a kid. I'm a kid. Look at my height. I can barely reach up to the fence. The grass is getting in my nose. Achoo! Oh, this is so pretty. Hey, horsey. How you do? Is this your house? I told you shouldn't be cooking without any hands. Oh, wow. Well, this doesn't look too good. The nutritiousness of meat. Meat is life. Even the Ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in a battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. That's a nice family activity. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animalistic one. Now, I don't know if the translation is 100% because this is originally a German mod. It's from a mod team that made a super impressive mod for Oblivion that's also German, so this is like the translation of it. So if we see some less than stellar translation, we will have to forgive it. But let's go find Daddy now, because I'm just a little kid out and about all by myself. This horse is like, you better run, kid. Alright, alright. Can I run? I can. Let me see. See. No items besides from the book. No magic. Alright. This is a brand new world with like... Ooh! Look at that! Oh my god! Come back! Hey, let me play with you! Aw. That is cute. Okay, let's continue. Let's not get too sidetracked now. Oh, this is so beautiful. This mod essentially replaces all your Skyrim files and just turns it into something else. Where you don't even need graphics mods to make it look like this, it just comes like this out of the box. I actually haven't dared put on any mods after this, I just want to see what it has to offer. Oh. I hear something. Hey, is that? Hey Daddy, are you chopping wood? Looks like the wood's bleeding, Daddy. Hey.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows. Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. Alright?
Okay, I suppose. So, we're just having a little peaceful existence here. It's beautiful. I like it. Although I do sort of feel like something's off in a way. I don't know, the blood there, the burnt down house. It's a little unsettling. And the music's not what you would call cheerful childhood home, is it? Oh, wow. We've been harvesting. I think I'll take a knife, just in case. Oh, beautiful. More utensils. Oh! Gosh. Okay. Yeah, here's the elk. Hey, Daddy. Hi. This is unsettling me. Okay.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
What? But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked man.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked man.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Okay. Please tell me we're just having a terrible, terrible nightmare. Oh. Oh my.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today. Shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Oh boy, I'm just so in. You have me on board right now, all the way.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know. Maybe. But even if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Me too. But we're going to pay our debt as soon as we have earned some money over there.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neramis are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Well then, let me tell you my race. Alright, let's take it from the top, shall we? The half Aeterna, native to the swampy continent of Muar Aranath. The destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Aeterna. There's gonna be so many place names and just race names that I'm going to butcher, so please hang with me. To escape to other countries, where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magic talent, some revered them for it. Many Aeterna earned their life as traveling minstrels. So it seems like we have a lot of, well, they look like high elves, but it looks like their lore is different. Now we have the half Arizelian, originating of the barren and steppe-like continent Arizil. The Arizelian bear the stamp of a splitted people. While the nomadic natives in the steppe maintain their pantheistic traditions, the coastal inhabitants regard those as primitive and struggle for recognition as a full-fledged part of the civilized world. Then this seems to be the default race here, the half Kilenian. As a secluded people, the inhabitants of the belt of Kile, are said to have a reclusive mind. Kile Keelians are deemed as blessed businessmen, a rumor that can be ascribed to the Blue Island Coalition, which is Wyn's biggest trading company and is located in Keeley, among other things. So a bit more like the Imperials then. And then we have the half Quarnarian, so we don't really go full-on fantasy here apparently. I haven't seen any catmen or, you know, lizards. Quarnarians originate from the namesake desert continent, which is said to be both barren and inhospitable. At the same time, it is also known as the cradle of science, the mysticism, and the culture. While many foreign countries admire Cura for its advanced culture, they are often deemed as heretical and immoral, especially on religious continents like Enderal. Alright. What do we want to go for here, though? What race do we want? I'm thinking either Arazelian or Kelenian. Now, Kelenian seems to be sort of the default, and I'm just here for the journey to see what they do of it. So we're going to go for that, I suppose. I mean, look at me. Oh, I look fancy. Now we could slide the sex slider to the max, which is always a good thing, but we're gonna keep it down low. I think we're gonna be a guy here, just so I can give him a more fitting voice. And now presets, is that actually a thing that I can change? I can't seem to drag it anywhere. All right. Skin color, that I can change though. I'm pale, so we're gonna reflect that. When it comes to the muscle, hey, that's more like me. I don't necessarily want to make me, but let's not make him out of this world buff. It's nice to have a little break from everybody having six. I mean, he still has a decent body. That's just how it is. Complexion-wise, we're gonna be young. Dirt. You know, we need some scars. Oh, the scars are so ugly without the HD scar mod. You know what? A few scars. A few scars never hurt anybody. Scars are usually the result of having been hurt already. Now we can get a tattoo, but I think I'm going to keep it relatively plain for now, since I'm just sort of interested to see where this this story wants to take me, really. So I'm gonna mess around with this face a little and see when I have a suitable result. Now the hairstyle, I wonder if it looks like they just have the vanilla hairstyles, but look, they have like tons of texture packs here to improve the look of the hairstyle itself. Look at that, boof! That's us. Not really. What about beard styles? Do we... Oh. Are you telling... Oh, okay, good. There's a beard slider. I got scared there for a second, because I swear, if they did not have a beard slider, I would not be playing this game. I would actually be uninstalling it at this very moment. We want a little bit of facial here. I mean, that must be said. Everybody needs a little bit. I mean, unless you're a female, then perhaps reconsider. I mean, if you want to go... Oh! New hairstyles! Oh, okay, cool. So this is interesting. We're not going to go with that. This is... Okay, once again... Oh! They finally implemented my hair into Skyrim! This is amazing! I waited for so long to make a character that finally begins to look a bit like me. Yes, okay, so I need to find... Is that more or less my hair color? It's not too far off. Now, the beard style is, that's very generous. I sadly don't have such a full beard, but hey, one can hope and dream, right? Oh, oops, well, what else is there? He has some other hairstyles, but, ooh, swave. Look at that, too. I think we're going to try to stick with the, yeah, they probably have hair gel and Enderal. It's like one of their main exports, the hair gel. Don't worry, I'm deep into the lore of this place, so... Just ask me if you're wondering something, and I'll explain. Ho! No, we're gonna have a modest beard, and we're going to have a relatively young appearance, so we can start out as a rose-cheeked young innocent boy. No, we actually seem to have a dark and troubled past, but such is the way of things. We're going to be going with this right here. Finish and name your character. Yes. Now I'm going to. Should I just, since he looks like me, let's find some sort of variation on my name, like, Carlicus. Carlicus, the Great Warrior. Yes, let's go with Carlicus. Yes.
Ah, Kilay.
She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit! Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
What do we do?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp!
I got it.
Good. Now, quiet.
Okay.
Ah, here we go. Man, smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Oh no.
Okay.
What do we do? Serious. I'm being serious right now.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Okay. Okay then.
What? Wait.
The young guy. This guy, huh? You asked for it. Fight! Yeah. A good old brawl on the ship. Oh. Stamina is low, thank you very much. I know how Skyrim works. Got him. I'll help you out. Oh, this guy though. He looks like a real beast. Good old rig here. Give him a good old punch to the face. Yeah. Oh. Wonderful. Whew.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Let's tie them up and gag them. When we arrive, we sneak out.
Yes, of course, that makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
I'm afraid not. Some fancy clothes. And a tunic. Nothing here we need. Woo! Everything is new. Everything is exciting. Let's see. A rope, you say? Well, let's see. Am I supposed to look for this down here, perhaps? Some wine? I mean, decreases stamina regeneration, but increases mana regeneration. Ah, recalling magica mana. Okay. That's nice. I always liked the sound of that better than magic anyways. Ooh, the rope. Got it.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
Who's there?
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius, unfortunately.
What?
Serious?
Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
Serious? Huh?
What the?
Serious?
Oh, no! No! What are you doing? Please! Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
After we had left Osteen, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, We didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
Serious.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No,
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
What?
Breathe. Tell me, what is time to the dead dreaming anyway?
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
this just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Whoa. Wait. Where am I? Leave the world in between by choosing the talent meditation with P and using it with Z. So apparently in this game you have like talents instead of skills, do you? Meditate to unlock new memories and thus make yourself stronger. Well, guys and girls, I think we should actually end it here and continue in the next one. We've gotten some of the prelude and introduction done, and I'm excited to get out there and see what kind of world they have built for us. So hopefully you'll wanna tune in then and have a look with me. Have a still good day, take care and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.